everybody. It's that time of the week again. All right, it's not really that time of the week. I had to do it early this week because I can't do it at another time. And I'm not going to be on time next week either, but nonetheless, we are here in Peacock Blue Studios, the Jim Alberti Theater, right in the slap dab in the middle of Austin, Texas. Hear, hear. Hear, hear. It's time for your fun Texas fact. In Texas, draw has a very different meaning. Pull up a chair, everybody, and show me some love. Hit the love button, and it will come back to you in infinity. Don't hit the anger button, because we got plenty of that in this world. If you can afford to support me or this broadcast, you could do so by getting rid of the red chairs. Everybody say hi to Rachel. Oh, you could do so at PayPal through Bald Chandler, Venmo, The Chris Chandler Show. If you can be a continuing supporter, you can do so at Patreon, The Chris Chandler Show. We are in Austin, Texas, and how does this thing go down? There he goes, where we are keeping it weird because Edgar Allan Poe said, without strangeness, there would be no beauty. And don't forget to, after the poem, to hang around for your moment of spin. We got a special poem for you this time. Dang magnets. There we go. Everybody say hi to Rachel. That was Pete Weiss and the Weistronauts. You might want to hit that pause there. There you go. Awesome. Oh, I went to great lengths to come up with this poem this week because the former president chose the 30th anniversary to have a rally in Waco. Well, 30th anniversary. I mean, it really goes from February 28 to April 19. April 19 is known as Patriots' Day. It was the day that the first blood of the Revolutionary War was spilled at Lexington and Concord, and the first blood of the Civil War at the Pratt Street riots in Baltimore was spilled, and it was the anniversary of Waco as well as Oklahoma City. Where's he going to have his next rally? Oklahoma City? Back in the day, in 1993, before there were computers, for me anyway, and before there were, well, I had recorded a song called Waco on a cassette, and my former partner Jen had framed all my cassettes, or many of my cassettes, and it was the only copy that I had of Waco. I haven't done this piece in probably 28 years, but I was inspired to do it, and I got the cassette down. I actually have a cassette player, and I played it and typed out the lyrics, and well, without any further ado, here you go. You guys up for a story? Say, tell me a story, Chandler. Type it out on the keyboards. I'm going to spare you my guitar playing and singing. I'm just going to read you the lyrics, but I actually did this as a song back in those days. Done with lots of minor chords. It was February 28 in 1993, the longest day of the shortest month. It'll live in infamy. It was down in Waco, Texas. We all have heard the tale. But when I see BS on CBS, the truth begins to pale. I don't know. Waco. They said they were afraid of a bunch of religious fanatics down there with guns. In Texas? What is it? I think that defines over half the population of Texas, if you know what I mean. And anyway, who the hell was the United States founded by but a bunch of religious fanatics with guns? What the hell were the Pilgrims? It's a damn good thing the natives didn't have an ATF, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Waco. 9:30 in the morning on a curious Sunday. Armed men pulled up to where people lived. It was the start of the fray. And one man, he walked out, just to see what was going on. He said there were women and children there, and he was fired upon. Did they present a warrant? That's a conclusion you'll have to make. The only thing I know for sure is whose word we'll have to take. I don't know. Waco. Now don't get me wrong here. I don't trust anybody with that many guns. On that I'll truly confess. But I got more reasons to distrust the FBI than I did David Koresh. And it's hard to find evidence when there's ashes everywhere. And if they don't find what they're looking for, would they place it there? I don't know. Waco. And I ain't casting judgment, and I ain't passing blame, 'cause I don't believe in heroes, and I don't believe in shame. It's true he had an arsenal, but one question still remains. Under Texas state law, were they legally obtained? I don't know. Waco. And I heard the jokes they told on Saturday Night Live, but I don't think it's funny when 90 people die. And what's their motivation? Have these comedians got a clue? Are they just like CNN, where only the ratings are true? I don't know. Waco. But I'm just asking questions here. Maybe I'm the fool. But who investigates the investigators when they break the rules? Perhaps Koresh was crazy. Maybe he believed the things he taught. He said that he was Jesus Christ. The FBI said they were God. There you have your poem of the week. Stick around for your moment of spin. Think of a number between 1 and 3. While you're thinking of that, I will remind you that Paul and I are playing here in Austin on April the 7th, and in Houston on the 8th, and New Orleans twice on the 9th, and again on the 10th and the 11th, and then Tallahassee, and then Athens, Georgia, and then Asheville, North Carolina.
Lori wants number 2.
Lori, how you doing, Lori? Number 2, the only number between 1 and 3. Observations from a 24-hour laundromat. You missed out on observations from a roadside diner and observations from the thin highways of fat America. And if you'd like to get a copy of this book, you can do so at my website, which is my name, chrischandler.org, because I'm an organizer, not a communist. And I need a number between 1 and 130. I noted that Netflix started a documentary on Waco, which also inspired me to drag down that cassette and type out those lyrics. I hope you enjoyed that poem.
Lisa Goodwin likes 23.
Lisa Goodwin from in the UK. My favorite Celtic witch. Number what?
23.
23. Why 23, Lisa?
2 out of 3. Oh, I need glasses. I think Junie B. Jones wanted a number 123.
It's 23, not 123.
Yeah.
23. Mark Twain once said, "Never trust a man that can't figure out more than one way to auto-correct a word." It's true. I read it on the internet. Thank you so much for gathering around. We will see you next week. I'm not sure what day I'm going to be able to do it. Sorry to do it at the wrong time. I try to be consistent, but since I did it at the wrong time, please share.